What's up, guys? This is Ty Zen, and I'm sitting here waiting on my Indian driver, and I'm broadcasting from the Midtown area of Atlanta. It's one of the larger cities in America and has one of the biggest airports in America. And in this video, guys, I want to talk to you guys and explain to you guys what is a cryptocurrency bucket or a crypto bucket, okay? So that you guys can understand this, and it will help you guys make a better decision when you guys are investing in the cryptocurrencies, okay? So you guys have heard me say this before in a previous video, but in this video I want to make it so that it's specific so that you guys understand, okay? So there are different types of cryptocurrencies, and on the surface they look like they are different, and when you do the research and you look at it, the problem or the goal that they are trying to solve is very, very similar. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a few examples so that you guys understand what a cryptocurrency bucket or a crypto bucket is. Okay, so for example, there are a group of people trying to make the smart contracts on the blockchain, which means, so for example, like Bitcoin has what's called a dumb contract system, where it's all their transactions are either pretty much black and white, yes or no. Okay, so they don't have any quote unquote a dumb blockchain is something that has there's no conditional statements. Okay, like, you know, if A happens, then do B, or if B happens, do C. Okay, so right now it doesn't. In the future, they'll probably make it so that it's a smart contract, so there's conditional statements in there. Okay, so for example, a smart contract or a smart blockchain such as the Ethereum blockchain, that's considered a smart blockchain or a smart cryptocurrency because it allows people to create conditional statements on there and program the blockchain, or create software they can program it where they can say, hey, if A happens, do B. If B happens, do C, or if X happens, do Y. Okay, so that's how it does it. That's what the DAO Hub and the Augur project and the Akasha project, everything that's built on top of the Ethereum network, that's they're relying on the fact that you can create conditional statements in their software, and the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain, will execute those conditions when they arise. Okay. So so unfortunately, during the DAO Hub, when they created that, that was supposed to be a software that was supposed to collect money, raise money, and then distribute it based on the community vote to future projects to build software on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Well, there was a condition in there where there was a bug in there where the DAO attacker came in and wrote some software and was able to take advantage of that bug. Okay, so that's how the DAO attack happened. So that's the danger that you have when you invest into a smart blockchain like Ethereum. So in the bucket of smart blockchains, you have, first of all, the original one is the Ethereum Classic. Okay, which is the original first to market blockchain that has the smart contract capacity, or the ability to do conditional statements on there. Okay, so if you guys are listening to this and you guys are technical, if I get this wrong, guys, don't jump on my ass about it. I'm trying to make it so that it's a non-technical explanation for the people that are just getting into cryptocurrencies. Okay, I'm sure there's more technical stuff that goes behind it. I'm just trying to make it simple by differentiating that it's a dumb blockchain or a smart blockchain, just so that people that are new can understand it. So in the bucket of smart blockchains and smart contracts, you got the Ethereum Classic, which is the original one that was the first blockchain that came to the market that allowed people to program stuff with conditional statements on there. The second one that I know about is the Expanse. Okay, so they're another blockchain that also allows people to write smart contracts or smart applications, or allows people to make conditional statements in their software on top of it. And now, since July 20th, we have another one added to the bucket of smart blockchains, okay? And that's the Ethereum hard fork. So the Ethereum hard fork arose from the Ethereum Classic chain, they forked off to the side so that they can return the money back to the DAO investors. Okay, now some people like to say that that's the original blockchain, but that's hard for me to argue that or to support that statement, because the original blockchain is the Ethereum Classic. And I don't want to get into the semantics here, guys. It's up to you guys which one you want to believe. But right now, as of right now, it's there's a consensus among the community that the Ethereum blockchain that was not forked is the original one, and the hard forked Ethereum chain is the one that forked off to the side. Okay, so which whenever you invest in, that's up to you. I'm just explaining to you guys that those blockchains or those cryptocurrencies they fall in the smart blockchain bucket, crypto bucket, because it allows people to program conditional statements in there. Okay, now we have another crypto bucket. That's what I call the decentralized crypto bucket, or the decentralized storage bucket, or the decentralized Dropbox bucket. Okay, so many of you guys know that Dropbox, Google Drive, Amazon storage, those places like that, those services right now, they allow you to customers to upload data up to their centralized servers. So Google has server farms all over the world where you can, in like their Google Drive, where you can upload your photos, your videos, your documents up to there and store it there for safety. They back it up on a regular basis, so the likelihood that they are going to keep your content and your data safe is much higher than you probably can at home on your computer, especially if you are not technical. Okay, if you're technical, then maybe you can do a better job, but they do a pretty good job. I have stuff saved on Google Drive. I have stuff saved on Amazon S3 storage, and I have stuff saved on Amazon Glacier storage, right? So because of that, stuff like that, you're relying on a third party to save it in what they call the cloud. And they call it in the cloud because you can access that data from anywhere in the world, as long as you have an internet connection to their servers. Okay. However, Amazon controls their Glacier storage. They control their S3 storage. Google controls their servers that contain your Google Drive. So they have it. Okay. The other one that's very popular is Dropbox. So you can upload data, content, video, photos, documents up to Dropbox, and they store it up there also. So now there's a cryptocurrency bucket where it's what I call the decentralized storage bucket, or the decentralized Dropbox, where people are storing their data, and there's several of them. One is called MadeSafe. I don't know why this call is coming into the car and I can't turn the damn thing off. Let me pause this real quick, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Somebody's trying to call into the car. Anyway, so we got the MadeSafe, which is the probably the oldest one, where they've been at it for like 8 years now. They're trying to build this decentralized storage based on the blockchain technology, right? Then you have Sia Coin, S-I-A, and then coin. And then you have Storage Coin. It's spelled S-T-O-R-J, and then coin, Storage Coin, okay? So there's more, but those are the three probably more popular ones that the community, the cryptocurrency community recognizes. And that's what I call the decentralized Dropbox bucket, okay? So now, that's the that bucket. Then you have the decentralized social media. Oh, by the way, in the decentralized bucket, just so you guys know, what they're doing is, instead of having a huge centralized server farm like Google or like Amazon, what they're doing is they are attempting to get people to rent out their hard drive space on their computer. So let's just say that I have a 1 terabyte solid state drive in my laptop. So let's say that I only use 50% of it. So I got 500 gigs of solid state drive that I'm not using. Well, I can rent that space out to MadeSafe, or to one of these places, to one of these decentralized storage cryptocurrencies, and they'll pay me for renting out that space. So if you have thousands and millions of people around the world renting out empty space on their computers, Well, you the people that own the computer, like myself, we can make a small interest or a small income from that for renting out our storage space, and then the network customers can store their data on my computer. Now, obviously, that data is not going to be stored in the raw format. It's going to be encrypted, and it's going to be compressed and encrypted before it is sent over to my computer to be stored on there. So they're working on that. Okay, and they're working through the security issues to make sure that it's stored safely, so that, for example, if you store data on my computer, that it does not infect my computer and that I don't get to access that data easily. Okay, so that's how the decentralized storage cryptocurrencies are working on. And like, again, that's like MadeSafe, Saya Coin, and Storage Coin. Okay, so that's a second example of a crypto bucket. The third crypto bucket that I want to share with you guys is the the decentralized social media bucket. Okay, and this is decentralized social media, but it's also decentralized social media / blogger bucket, and that's buckets such as the Akasha project. Okay, it's not out yet, it's not available to be used yet. And then you have something like Steemit or .com. The network is called Steem, and the website that you access the Steem network through, the most popular website to access the Steem blockchain, is called Steemit.com. And Steem is spelled S-T-E-E-M, and then Steemit is S-T-E-E-M-I-T.com. And that's falls under the social media, the decentralized social media bucket. Okay, and you might ask, well, Ty, why would somebody get involved into the social media? Why would they need to do that when you got Twitter, you got LinkedIn, you got Reddit, you got Facebook, and you got all these other places, MySpace and stuff like that? Well, those are not designed to be censorship proof, and it's centralized in one location. With Facebook, like, for example, Mark Zuckerberg has control of Facebook. So if he doesn't like something you post on there, he has the authority to get rid of it, block it, and censor it. Whereas when you post something on the Akasha project, once they come out with it, they haven't come out with it yet, so don't waste time trying to post on there. But like Steemit, you can post on there, and then the owners, the developers who created Dan and Ned, who started the Steem blockchain, they cannot go in there and arbitrarily erase it from the blockchain, the blog post that you put up there. Now, they can create the user interface, which is the Steemit.com. They can create their website, which accesses the blockchain, to block certain stuff that they don't agree with. They can do that, but the data that you post onto the blockchain is still there. Okay, so those are the three different types of buckets, guys, that crypto buckets that I want to share with you guys. Now, there's different ways to approach this. Now that I explained to you guys what a crypto bucket is, there are several different approaches to investing into this. One approach is to analyze each cryptocurrency in each bucket and try to figure out which one is the best one, and then load up on that one. So, for example, let's take the decentralized storage bucket. Let's say that you believe that MadeSafe or Saya Coin or Storage Coin, if you believe that one of those has the best chance of succeeding, you can load up on that one coin. That's one approach. So you're taking a sniper approach with that. You're taking a sniper investment approach by zeroing and aiming for one, and you hope that that one's going to hit. And if that's the case, then you get to put all your money. Let's say that you have 3 Bitcoins. You can put all 3 Bitcoins. If you have 3 Bitcoins to invest, right, you can put all 3 Bitcoins into that one decentralized coin that you want, that you believe in, that you've done your research and you believe this has the strongest probability to succeed, and the market will use this. Then you put all 3 of your Bitcoins in there. Now, keep in mind, I'm just using 3 Bitcoins as an example. I'm not telling you to put 3 Bitcoins in there, okay? So don't come back and say you lost money or whatever because Ty's told me to put 3 Bitcoins. I'm just using that number as an arbitrary number, just as an example, okay? Now, the other approach, instead of taking the sniper approach and aiming for one of them to succeed, you can take what I call the shotgun investing approach, where you take those 3 Bitcoins and you put one in each of those cryptocurrencies. So you put 1 Bitcoin to MadeSafe, you put 1 Bitcoin into into Sia coin and 1 Bitcoin into storage coin. And by doing so, what you've done is that you've spread the risk out among 3 cryptocurrencies, and you don't know which one's going to succeed. Nobody knows. If anybody tells you that they know which one's going to succeed, they're lying to you. It's getting bright in here, guys. I got to put my sunglasses on here. My future's getting so bright with cryptocurrency investing that I can't see, okay? I was wondering why I was squinting and my eyes were hurting. Okay, so anyways, guys, so if you take the shotgun approach, just be aware that when you take that approach, you are going to spread your risk. The advantage of that is that you spread your risk among 3 different cryptocurrencies instead of just one, okay? And the disadvantage of that is if the one that you picked, right, out of those 3, one of them is going to make it big, right? If this one makes it big, let's just say if storage coin makes it big and the market adopts that cryptocurrency and that decentralized storage platform or that decentralized storage blockchain, then what's going to happen is the other 2 are probably going to go downhill, and then so you lose the 1 Bitcoin that you have in the other 2, and you only make profits on that one that you have. And the profit that you make on it is going to be obviously a little bit less than if you would have put 3 Bitcoins or all your money into it, okay? So just be aware of that. I personally don't like to put all my money into one thing, okay? So just so you guys know that, I believe in spreading the risk, because at the end of the day, no matter how much you guys see me blog about any cryptocurrency or anybody blog about their cryptocurrency or talk about it, the reality is nobody knows, okay? Nobody knows. If they know about it, if somebody swears up and down that this is going to the moon, tell them to mortgage their house, get a loan against it, max out their credit cards, and put their life savings on it, okay? If they believe in it that much, okay? So for example, I believe that the cryptocurrency investing is the wave of the future. It's the new asset class. So whenever people, say that I'm stupid, I'm crazy, right? I believe in it so much that I put my entire life savings into it, all of it. There's not a penny of my savings that's outside of cryptocurrencies, because that's how much and how strongly I believe into it, So if you believe in something, just put your money where your mouth is at, or what your belief is at, okay? So obviously, it's just like the Ethereum Classic chain, okay? There's a lot of people that don't believe that, they believe that it's bullshit. I did too. The first day that Poloniex listed it, I thought it was bullshit. But then when I saw the trading activity, the amount of volume that was being done on it, it changed my mind, because as a trader and as a cryptocurrency trader and a cryptocurrency investor, my goal is to make money from this so that I can feed my family and take care of my wife and kids, okay? Having a biased opinion that does not make me money does not help put food on the table and help pay rent and pay the mortgage and pay for the houses that we live in, okay? So because of that, I try to be flexible, and as soon as I see things change, I try to adapt to the environment, okay? But anyways, guys, I want to wrap it up and just share with you guys those 3 examples of what a cryptocurrency bucket or a crypto bucket is, so that you guys know, okay? And if you guys have any questions on it, give me a thumbs up. Leave it in the questions in the comments in the section below. If you guys don't like it, give me a thumbs down. And I'm going to put a link somewhere on my YouTube channel and my website, cryptocurrency.market, and send you guys over to where my Steemit account is at, over at steemit.com/@cryptomarket. So that's our channel over there at Steemit, and we're doing some testing on there. So we're gonna post this video sometime in there. And if you guys have get a chance, upvote it so we can test out the Steemit network and then report back to you guys. All right. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope that this video where I explained about the different cryptocurrency buckets will help you make a better decision in your investing. And I'll see you guys in a future video.